In the light of the reason that we're here today, I don't know if you noticed it, but the national anthem that opened the ceremonies gave me a new set of chills. It sounded like it was written for the event, didn't it? Yeah. We've heard a few things today that I know stuck to my mind I'd like to bring up again. We heard Governor Schwarzenegger reminding us that the very simple thing is to ask. People want to serve. Sometimes we forget to ask. That's a simple one, but a very true one. We also heard the First Lady talking about making service cool. I like that one. I've always said in my office and to the people of my foundation, it's like service is like if broccoli really tasted good. You know, it's good for you, but it doesn't really taste good. But service is like that. If broccoli really did taste good. And we also heard about getting the word service into the common conversational vernacular. And what that reminded me of is what if tomorrow or sometime in the near future that one of the top 5 things you say to somebody when you're introduced to them is like, hey, what are you serving? You know, what have you been serving? That word, just to be in our vernacular, is one of the top 5 things that we talk about when we want to meet someone or share something in our own lives. That would be really cool if that made it up. Now, Mr. Obama also reminded us service is something for everybody to get involved in. Now, in my case, I was inspired to get involved in my first volunteering around the time that I suddenly lost my father, Jim McConaughey. I actually lost him 4 days into working on my first job, acting. And as anyone who's lost a parent can tell you, when a loved one like that moves on, you grieve, obviously. But one of the things you also do is you start to look for some inspiration from that loss, some lesson there is to learn. What is that lesson? Something constructive that you can take through your life in their absence. For me, it was a few words. The words became a compass, sort of a mantra, sort of a personal mission statement, and the words were J.K. Living. Now the J is for just, the K is for keep, and there ain't no G on living because life is a verb. Now eventually, J.K. Living became the name of my production company, a record label, and finally my foundation. At the J.K. Living Foundation, we are putting after-school fitness and wellness programs into underserved communities nationwide. We're teaching physical fitness, nutrition education, and we have a heavy emphasis on daily gratitude, no matter how much or how little each day. And that's true. Thank you. Keep giving back. And now that I'm blessed to be a father myself, where's my lady? We got one at home, Levi's 11 months, the 7th, and we just let some people know today that we got another one in the oven. Because I've now started a family and I've got my tribe and I've got my kids, the foundation and serving and caring means a lot more to me. Now, I don't need to tell anybody in this room how meaningful and powerful that volunteering and service can be, but we do need to tell the rest of the world. And that's why our friends at EIF have called upon the entire entertainment industry to be part of a bold new initiative that will help usher in a whole new age of service in this country, the United States of America. EIF is joining forces with AARP and service organizations like Points of Light Institute, Service Nation, and others like the Corporation for National Community Service to build a grassroots movement. And in the months ahead, we're all going to be hearing a lot more about this new effort. But today, we want all of you to get a sneak peek at what's going to be coming your way. So before you take a look, come again? Awesome. Austin. The Horns were up 6-4 in the 8th inning on back to this. Before we take a look, I want to thank you all for your attention, for what you're all doing here today. I've gotten inspired quite a bit myself. I've learned quite a few things, and I've got a little extra kick in my step heading back home. So I want to thank you all for your dedication to service. Yes, like gratitude, it is a gift that keeps giving back, and let's make it a habit. Also, remember, in the good times and the bad times, now times and all times, just keep living.